What do you think? Oh my God. Downtown Harold's. I have memories, man. Coming back. C2E2. Lemon pepper. Harold's. Harold'sChicken.com. Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Click for notifications. Watch my posts. Treat Harold's with respect. Always tip. You got it.
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist Art Baltazar.
Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Draw State. My name is Art Baltazar. I'm here for you today, doing my thing. I'm going to draw some things. I'm going to color some stuff. Let's see, get some music going. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put a load today. Oh yeah, man, we're here. We're large, we're in charge. It's all true, man. It's all true. Hello. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. I am the famous cartoonist. It is me. My name is Art Baltazar. I am here to draw for you. I'm going to draw and you could watch. I don't know if I'm drawing for you. Yeah, for your drawing entertainment. Nobody knew that they could draw and entertain at the same time. But first and foremost, I like to thank baby Jesus. No, I mean, first and foremost, get your swig on. Here's my big cup of coffee. It's fresh. It's brand new for today. Oh, that tastes good. It's nice and warm. It's like Luke Skywalker warm. It's not real hot. I did have a hot cup, but it was only half of this. Then I refilled. And it's microwave heat, so it's not what the what do you call it? Refraction? Is that what it is? Ah, that was good. So it's not going to be hot for long, but I got a backup swig. I got a backup swig that's cold, and it's mixed with fresh soda pop and old flat soda from yesterday. So it's mixed, so it tastes weird. There also might be some iced tea mixed in there. But we are here. I'm doing this. The books you see before you here are the books that I make. Meteorite. I printed all these up. Webster, Spider Monkey. Oh, did I go? Am I behind? What happened? Somehow I'm not. I think I'm frozen. Can I freeze? What if I refresh? Will it hurt? Working? All right. I think I had to reload, refresh. Working? Okay, we're good. We're back. Rolling up the sleeves, man. But these are the books. Webster the Spider Monkey #1. These books are on my website right now. It's called electricmilkcomics.com. It's my own company, my own publishing company, my own art studio company. It's my own company. These are on there for sale right now if you like them. Big Alien Moon Crush. I publish my own books. I have publishers print my own books. Look at, I have people do it for me. I work for different companies. And Abraham Lincoln is up there right now. Cora de Flor from Bora Bora. I'm working on number 2 of this. I'm working on number 2 of this one too. And I'm working on number 5 through 10 of Who's Who in the Oh Yeah Comics universe. It's all true. It always gets louder here. There you go. I'm working on a lot of books. And starting in 2023, just next few months from now, I'm going to be making more books. I have an opportunity. Look at, here's Ricky Oom. I have an opportunity to make some more books. I'm trying to do it monthly, but it looks like it might be going like bi-monthly. Definitely between 6 and 12 books a year, starting in the near future. I can't make a formal announcement yet with details, but the details will lead to electricmilkcomics.com, where you will be able to purchase more of these. I'm making more. I'm working on Meteorite number 2 and 3. I'm almost done with issue 2. I'm working on Webster. Webster number 2 is going to be like a team-up book. It's going to be a continuation. But most of the books I'm making now in the future are going to be like 24. Okay, almost like this one, like this. Yeah, this is a, I think this is a 24 pager, like including covers and stuff. I don't know if it's 20, it might be 28, I'm not sure. But this one is definitely going to be like this. This is a 20 pager interior with the covers equals 24 because the printer counts the covers as pages. So, because it's paper folded in half and like you get sheets. 1, 2, 3, probably like, I don't know how much is it, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6. It's 6 pages folded in half. So they count it by times 4. It's 24. So I'll probably be making more books like this size because the deal I got going is good if the books are 24 pages with the covers included. So as an artist, it's always a struggle. It's not a struggle to make the books. It's always a struggle. How do I print them? How do I make them relevant? How do I print them? How do I get them out there to the masses where I don't have to mortgage my house? Because it's not like we're making Jaws. Well, we are like making Jaws and Godfather and Star Wars. All those guys had to mortgage their house and their wives left them and all that stuff. Well, I don't want to do that. I just want to print books and have a good time. Swig for a good time. So right now, there's a lot of things on my store, electricmilkcomics.com. And as you can see, there's the Electric Milk logo right there. electricmilkcomics.com. Let me see if I have the website where you guys can see. It's in the description, but it's cool. These are all my companies here. Electric Milk, All Your Comics, and me. This is my YouTube persona. Famous Cartoonist Says Things. But there will be new comics, man. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's all true. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking to make an announcement, hopefully by New York Comic Con. I think that's October 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. I think it, not something like that. I think that is it. I don't even think it. I know it is because I got a plane ticket on the 5th. I just confirmed my hotel, which I have to pay up in front. I have to pay before I get there because I booked through a third party, as they call it. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I like paying the hotel directly. You know, I'm in a computer and all this stuff. Don't have to bring confirmation. Swig for confirmation. Oh, yeah, man. So today I'm going to finish up a commission that I've been trying to finish. I got a, oh yeah, look at also this. Yogs. I'm working on Yogs. Yogs, book 1. Here's the interiors for Yogs. This one's cool. This interior is just for this book. So I'm trying to get more of these. It's part of my deal coming up in 2023. I'm making a book that's going to have this in it. My first book coming out, one of my books coming out is called The Bizarre Balthazar Bazaar, which is a book. It's not a comic. It's just a book with random stories, random pinups and artwork and things. Well, I'm working on it. I wanted to work on a sequel to it, a book 2. And I wonder, like, I like the name Bizarre Balthazar Bazaar, and I didn't want to put a date or a number on it because then people won't buy number 2 if they can't get number 1. So if I put number 2, they're like, oh, you're out of number 1, and then there's a problem. So what I'm going to do is book 2 is going to be called Savage Amusement. It's another book, another title. And the first book is Bizarre Balthazar Bazaar. Second book is called Savage Amusement. And Savage Amusement will be all of these odd stories, like this Yog story is going to be in there. And it's going to be the very first appearance of Webster, the spider monkey. He's going to be in there, and maybe a few things with Meteor Mite, like pinups, but it's going to be odd little short stories that I had either on the internet or I'd never printed. So it's going to be this story definitely, and Webster. Those are the 2 books that are going to be in my book called Savage Amusement. And the good thing about Savage Amusement is you don't have to read the Bizarre Balthazar Bazaar first. You could get it any order. So that's what I wanted to do. I want people seeing number 2 or like number 1, which is weird. Like they want number 1, and then they don't see number 1 at my table or on the website, or if I'm sold out, they won't buy number 2 and 3. So I'm trying to avoid that, even though this is going to be a 3-issue miniseries, which is kind of cool. It's traditional, and it ends with cliffhangers, which I really like comics that end with cliffhangers, because when I was a kid, reading books and shopping for books and buying random books from Hollow Hollows, I would always read the books that would have a cliffhanger, and they would start out where Spider-Man is just swinging. And this one starts out like, see, there's a fight already. There's already a fight. And that's why I kind of like just throw you in the middle, and you open the book and you're in the story. It, like, there's no build up. Like, I don't need to see an alarm clock going off or a guy pouring his coffee or getting out of bed. I want to see the day I want to catch his day at 2 p.m. when he's already doing his thing, So that's how I look at this. I want to throw you in every story. When you get into the story, bam, you're in it, and there's no way out of it. I think Webster did that too. Let's see. Yeah, Webster. This one's a slow build, but it's kind of cool. But like it goes right into the action with Peter Parker. Peter Parker's in my book, or allegedly, not Peter Parker. He gets bit by the bug, and then Webster picks it up and eats it. But I won't spoil anymore. But I like stories that just throw you in. It's like the original Star Wars. You're in the action right away. That big ship is approaching that small one, and Vader walks on. You don't know who he is. I love stories that start like that. And my first Crybaby story started like that. I think this is Alien Moon Crush starts like that too. Like, it just starts. Pew, 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 there's a war. Second page, you're like, pew, 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 hey, big Alien Moon Crush. So it's kind of cool. So I'm going to be making comics. I'm just going to tell you the details at a later date. But comics are coming. I'm very pleased. Comics are coming, man. Oh, look at this. This is the one I'm going to complete. So we already saw you drew that, Balthazar. I know, man. I'm going to finally... Here, I got to get rid of this water, because when I color, it shakes. Pouring it in my painting can, because today I will be drawing on paper and canvas all day. That's what I have to do, man. I have to finish commissions. I apologize to people who are waiting, but I always had to pick one day a week where I could draw for commissions. Then the other days during the week, I have to work on my deadlines and things. And I'm doing a lot of Hollywood pitches. I'm doing a lot of book publisher pitches. All I'm doing right now is pitching things. I finished up a lot of work I've had to do for publishers like DC Comics and what else did I work on recently? It was another one. But I finished up a lot of work that I've been working with these bigger companies. Right now, I don't have any more. Like all the work I have is the stuff I'm creating by myself. I create my own deadlines. If I was waiting for a company to call me, I would have a lot of time to sit in the backyard. Swing, I'm getting juicy here. My nose is getting juicy. So instead of waiting for people to call, waiting for the phone to ring, I make my own stuff. Swing. I would love to go live more. So what I'm trying to build up to is doing more live shows, because I like this. And I usually sell a few comics after I go live. My people buy stuff. You could also get these. These are my comic art prints. They're kind of cool. I have these in sets. Batman set, Star Wars set. I have Marvel. Here's some Marvel guys. That's my new set. Here's Ant-Man, Silver Surfer. So these are all cool. These are the individual cards that I have leftovers of. So when I go to New York, maybe even Cincinnati, I'm going to Cincinnati next weekend. I'm going to bring some of these individuals. They'll be like $3 each, but my packs are $20, and you see there's 4 of them in there, and they're all signed and numbered. They're limited to 100 sets, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to be bringing those around. I'm going to definitely have them in New York City and Cincinnati, and I'll probably bring the individuals because I'm thinking of bringing individuals. I don't have many of the individual cards. There's only about, some of them only have like 6 extra. Some of them have 20, but there's no more than 20 and no less than 6. So they're all different, you know. So there it is. I'm going to color this guy. I'm going to color him in. Only if I can find my crayons. They're not here. Some of them are. The ones I need are not. Let me see. I could probably get by. I can make do with what I have here. I like to have the big crayons, the real thick ones. You know what I mean? There he is. Colored his eyes. This guy's been waiting, man. This guy, I feel bad. This guy's been waiting for a while. And sorry, man, sorry. But this guy's been waiting for a little bit, and man, I can't quite take commissions now. I'm trying to finish up the few I have. I have a few 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things I have to mail. And some of them are commissions, some are orders from my website. But I have 7 things I have to get in the mail, hopefully by tomorrow, because it's challenging right now in my household because we have one car. Because you probably heard earlier that somebody decided to smash our other car, and my wife was driving, but she's okay. She's a little sore, but she's okay, which is good. My wife is okay, and but it makes it challenging for famous cartoonists to ever leave the house. Even just to buy groceries, I have to schedule it because I live a little bit further than walking distance. I could walk everywhere, but a little bit further when you got to carry groceries and things. And then even getting to the store is rough. I got to take off this sweater. I'm getting a little warm, man. Getting warm. Okay, though. Well, famous cartoonist built up his career, but swig for the career. But oh, that was good. So right now we're trying to juggle the one car thing. And that's been the thing that's been a juggling act. So when I get stuff finished and packaged, sometimes I can't make it to the post office for a little bit. But I've been Ubering, but it seems weird to Uber to the post office. It's about a mile away, maybe mile and a half. But I might have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I know I've done that. I Uber all across this fine little Northwest Chicago suburban neighborhood, but I never had the same Uber guy twice. So it's kind of cool. But it gets pricey, you know, like Uber, like they say, oh, Uber's cheaper than a taxi. That's true. But still, you know, you go on an outing there and back, and it costs you like $30 just to drive around post office, grocery store. You still spend $30 more than you wanted to. You know what I mean? And you don't get any extra cookies. Like, come on, man. Where's my cookies? But I know. That's how life is, Baltazar. I know. You guys are saying, oh, woe was me. No, it's not woe was me. It's just a challenge. And we were like this before. We were a one-car family, you know, when the kids were growing up. But now I'm more active in the All Yeah Comics lifestyle over there in beautiful downtown Skokie. And it's hard to get over there now when I can't. Skokie's a little bit further away. I checked Uber today because I'll be there hopefully on Saturday. I'm going to go watch the fight with my buddies. And Uber to Skokie costs $42, which isn't bad. It's cheaper than going to the airport. Like when I would get in a taxi and go to the airport, it would always cost $80. So it's just things. Things are happening. Boy, I got to stretch. Got to stretch the hand, man. Hey, man. Why don't you stretch that hand, man? So Uber is a cool convenience, but it'll get you where you got to go. I'm okay with it. But to do it every day is what hurts. You know what I mean? But we're going to make it work. We're going to make this life work for us, not us work for it, you know? It's true. What are you telling them, Baltazar? You guys are listening. Maybe I should become an Uber driver. Oh, but you know what? I need a car to do that. Scratch that. It's tough not having a car when you're in the suburbs. Like when I was in Chicago, I never needed a car. You don't need a car when you live in the city. Because they got the bus is easy to do. Everything's easy peasy. But when you're in the city, when you're out here, man, it's kind of rough. Looking for my red crayon. I don't see it. I have a dark red. That's regular. I got orangey red. Might have to step behind the scenes here. Let's see what I got here. These are all weird crayons. These are all weird colors. You can tell there's dust on them. So I don't use them that much. I like the pure colors. Here's red. Look at, there it is. But these are all like weird ones like this. Look, it's even faded. Violet, red. These are weird. Stuff that I don't really normally use. Humble weed. It's called. Not tumble. Humble. And this one, sky blue. Which is, these aren't really fuzzy wuzzy. That's the color of this. Fuzzy wuzzy. Like these are all colors that I'm not really used to, you know. And then when you look at them and try to color with them, they don't show up the way you want them to, you know. So it's kind of like they got a variety of different shades, but it's not what you want. Not what you want, man. You know what I mean? So I got to sharpen my crayon here. I gotta peel off the paper. And another thing I got to do this weekend, and I got to try to maybe Sunday. So I got to organize down here, man. I've been getting a lot of toys. Been getting a lot of toys lately. Just stuff's been arriving to my house. So I got a lot of packages to put away, boxes to unpack, just garbage to throw away. I got not like stinky garbage like banana peels and stuff like that, but like paper, like that craft paper they put in the packaging and the balloons and stuff or the bubbles, all of that kind of stuff is all around this place. I just got to get rid of stuff, packages and boxes. I got to break it down. I got a pack for Cincinnati, so there's a lot of things to be done here at the famous Cartoonist headquarters of Electric Milk. We're gonna need some gray. Look, gray. It says gray. That's good. Gray's always weird too, because gray always say, "Hey man, you want to use this gray?" But then it says like midnight shadow. It's always some kind of sexy color. All right. Stop making them sexy, Baltazar. I know it's hard. You know that Timberlake was bringing sexy back, but in my case, it never left. Sexy never left. Sexy's always been here. Same with George Clooney. He's always here too. And the critic and Salma Hayek. They're all here. Salma was always lurking and watching me from the rafters over there. Always. She's always looking at me, waiting to pounce. She's real sleepy and groggy right now because it's during the day. She does her vampire ways, seduces me. So seduction begins like 11:30 at night. That's when it begins. I gotta switch hands, guys. Gotta switch. It hurts. I've been drawing so much, man. I'm drawing so much that it hurts to do other things with my hands. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna persevere. Move forward, if you will. It's true. I got this big painting behind me too. I have to finish. All I have left to do is the black line on the characters. So I'm going to use my inks today. After this, I probably won't do it live because it's standing up and it needs to be. I think I need to paint it lying flat because I'm going to use comic book ink. I'm going to use the Speedball ink, and it gets a little drippy. So when I ink with direct ink upright, it drips, it falls because it's thin. So I'm going to put it on a flat surface. I might even paint it on my kitchen table because the kitchen table is nice and big, and I could get in there and oversee it, like how Salma Hayek oversees me every night here. Know what I mean? You know what you mean, man. This ink is lumpy. It's kind of cool. Feels good, man. Oh, I gotta keep blowing my nose today. I don't know what's happening. I get excited. Sweet. Yeah. Trying to get this piece done, man. I need to get it finished for this guy. Because he's like, hey, where's my stuff? When they say, hey, Baltazar, where's my stuff? The pressure is felt. The pressure is heard. Loud and clear, man. Trying to get it there. Trying to please all these people. Please the customer. Please the peeps, as they say. Who says that, Baltazar? People do. Please the peeps. Pleased to meet you. Nobody's saying that. Sometimes they do. I should have did a background green, right? No, it looks good. I'll make it red because he's fiery. He's fiery, this itty bitty Hellboy fella. Fiery and sparkly. I think I defeated the vampire recently. I'm trying to keep my day shift on day shift because I have to leave for Cincinnati at like 4 in the morning. I have to leave my house. It's a 6-hour drive. And plus, I got to pick up my guys. Dave Scheit, Alejandro Rosado. I got to pick up these guys so we can go and terrorize Cincinnati. They are going to know we're there. They don't know we're coming. But after we leave, they're going to know we were there. They're like, man, what was that tremor in the forest? Something's happening, man. Something very strange. Something strange is afoot. Why is it a foot, Balthazar? Could be a heel. Could be a something else. Look at this one's called cerise. I don't know what cerise is. I'm gonna color it here. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. This one's better. This one's better. This is the one I know. This is just called red violet. This is the one I know what it's gonna look like, you know? See, this one adds a little bit of darker tones, purplish glow, a hue, if you will. Purplish hue. See, because this one you could use on top of red because it is still in the red family. What's red family mean, Balthazar? It means like I could use this red violet to make my reds darker, adding it to the top. A lot of times when I paint to make the color darker, I don't add black. I add like a purple or a darker blue or something, mostly purple. Purple makes everything a little bit darker, like red makes red darker, makes blue darker. Green, it makes it muddy, so you gotta be careful. But you can add dark blue to green, because once you add the red to the green, then it makes brown. So you gotta know color, man, color theory. Such good skills, Balthazar. I hope it gets you through life. I know. The key word is must be nice. I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. What can I do? What am I doing, man? What am I doing every day? Am I making a difference? Do people like this stuff? Is it worth it? What the heck's happening? Nothing's happening, man. Coloring with crayons for a living. I might be doing some an online virtual library con, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to get accepted into that so I could promote Gilbert and Yogs. So hopefully that gets approved soon. I just auditioned, I guess. I approved my approval. Now I'm waiting for people to approve my approval. Because they said, you want to do this? And I said, hell yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Let's do it, man. Now I'm waiting to see if the board of directors, is it? I don't know what you call those guys. I got to see if they're into it. I think they will be. But if not, that's okay. I'll just do my own thing. Can't wait for people. If they don't want to do it, I'll do it anyway. I'll find a way. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-da. Bam, bam, bam. I'm going to add some darker purple on this one. Blue violet. Normally, I don't like blue violet. There's another one just called violet. That's the one I like. And this is not it. Let me see. Let's see with this purple. These are both blue violets. Maybe I'll use the blue violet. Who's texting me? A lot of people. Messages coming through. People know I'm live. People are doing things. Coordinating. Things are being coordinated right now. See, look at this. That's cool. That'll work, right? See, it's a little darker. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. See, the layer up the colors. See, it just pulls it in a little bit. Pulls it in, man. Might do a little bit drawing here. I'm not sure after this what I'm going to draw. I found those strips. I found these strips. And I think I'm going to show you. I got these strips. Like they're real nice pieces of paper. I think I might draw on these and put them on eBay. What do you guys think? Just for fun. I don't know what'll happen. But there's just strips of paper that maybe they're all pretty much same size. Maybe I could just draw stuff. Doodle, if you will. Yeah, how about we do that? How about I doodle things? Right now I'm drawing all of this. I'm drawing this whole thing while I'm standing up. coloring it while standing. Maybe I'll get comfortable and maybe I'll get comfy and just sit and chill and do some drawings with my cool pen. Here it is. This one looks like it might be done with ink. Here's one right here. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty right there. I'm gonna draw with this. I like to buy these. They're called Pilot G2 10. I like the 10 point. When you go to the store, most of the points they have available are 7s. 7's a little bit thin. It's pointy and sharp. And when I draw it in my sketchbook, it scratches the paper. It scratches, you know, where the pen, the 10 pen, it kind of like gracefully lays the ink on the surface. You know what I mean? Look at that. Is that cool? I think that's good. I'm going to add these colors down here. Flowers. This guy's been waiting. I really feel bad about it. I got to get this in the mail for this guy. Because he's like, hey, man, where's my stuff? I missed his birthday. Somebody's birthday. Didn't realize it was for a birthday gift. If I knew that, I would have tried my best. But things are happening. I want to put blue. Yeah, I kind of do. I want to put blue around the edge. Maybe the sky blue. See, like this. I want to add. See, it's not light. It's not dark enough. See, that's why these crayons that change the colors on you, they're not as cool. Let's see what this one is. Cornflower. Nah, cornflower sucks. I tried using that one. It's bad. Cerulean. Cerulean is good. So they use real color names. Ceruleans are pretty cool. See, look at that. Look at that blue. Pops. See that? I like cerulean. Maybe I'll make my villain. So I got a villain in Powers in Action who comes from the Spectrumite. Spectrumite's a guy who he's kind of like Green Lantern, but a little different. He uses colors for his powers, but when he uses different colors, he pops into, like, he turns into another guy. Like, he's always purple, but like if he calls upon some other powers, maybe he'll be like if he needs some power, he'll like turn into a red guy. The red guy will come out, the blue guy will come out, so he could duplicate himself into different. He could duplicate himself into different characters, different people, not people, versions, different colored versions of himself. So in one story, he needs all the guys to help him. So he's normally purple, but he creates an orange guy, yellow guy, blue guy, red guy. He creates all these guys. And then after the adventure, they all go back into him. Like he gathers them up. It's kind of like Multiple Man a little bit, where then he gathers them back up and then they go about their business and like, all right, we saved the day. But in this particular adventure, he leaves the blue guy behind. And the blue guy becomes a bad guy. Right now his name is Cyan, but I kind of like the name Cerulean. Cerulean, cool. Or Cerulean Cyan. That's going to be his name too. And maybe he divides into two people. And one Cerulean, one Cyan. What do you think? That cool? Itty bitty Hellboy. I'm going to see what you guys are saying. If you're saying anything, that'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. I see you guys saying stuff. You guys are saying things. I got people watching me, man. People are here. A lot of comments. Let's see. Comics galore. Yeah, man, I'm making books. Eric, Angela, Aquino. You are one of my favorite cartoonists. Thank you, Aunt Eric. That is awesome. Thank you for saying that. You live in my heart. Steve Brad said, I've been watching Laverne and Shirley. Have you ever had milk and Pepsi? I did try it when I was a kid. And it tastes like A root beer float. It tastes like a float. Famous Cartoonist is live. Oh yeah, Andrew. Good to see you, sir. Did you have a comic issue as a kid that you read over and over? For me, it was giant size comic adaptation of King Kong. I did. I had Spider-Man versus the Jackal. When Tarantula threw Spider-Man off a building with chains, I read all of those. And I reread Superman versus Spider-Man over and over and over. And I reread Titans versus X-Men, Titans team up with X-Men over and over and over because the pages are no longer attached to the book. I remember that. Ray Leonard is here. Awesome comics. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Ray Leonard. I like your books, man. I read them. They're cool. They remind me of my superheroes. And I'm going to reread them again. Just talking about rereading comics. I like them. You should do a comic making masterclass, sir. I could. I was scheduled to teach at this comic international school in Chicago, and we had to keep delaying my class because I kept getting busy with deadlines and I had to keep moving it. But then my person who was arranging it with me, she left. Somehow she's not there anymore, so my class just went away. But it's kind of like when an editor leaves from a company and then your comic is canceled. That's kind of like how it was. But I was all set to go, and then my girl left, and so I got to get back in. I'm sure that the door is open for me again. But going to downtown Chicago every day is rough. But I haven't had a chance really to leave the house. I've been so busy doing things here, which is kind of cool. Those are super cool. Thanks, man. I'm always making stuff. I'm broadcasting live from the dairy cooler. Okay, back to work. Yeah, man. Handle those milk jugs, man. You got it. Eric Wolfgang. Got to get a Flintstone car and do it around town. Yeah, man. I got a bicycle. I could use the bicycle. I could ride the bike, but my feet are bad. My heels are bad. Can't ride the bike. It hurts after I walk too much. We gotta figure something out, man. I gotta put a little motor on that bike. I could get a moped, maybe a little motorcycle would be good. I could do that. There he is. Scoop McMania is here, everybody. Scoop McMania. He said, "Shut up, Balthazar. Shut up. Where's my stuff? Shut up." He's telling me again. Man. Oh, yeah, Cincy. Yeah, we will be there. Scoop McMania. Alejandro Rosado. And Dave Scheid. Squatchy. All up in here. Keep up the great work, Top Shelf. Thanks, Magnificent Kaboom. That's a new guy. Magnificent Kaboom. Thanks, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining me here today. No, we're not ending yet. I'm going to draw some of these things. I don't know what I'm going to draw in here. But this guy's ready to go. This guy's ready to go in the mail. I apologize for the delay. But there's not, I don't know. There's a delay, but on my end, man, I'm always doing stuff. So I don't know. I never just sit around not doing things, you know? Never sit around not doing things. I'm going to draw on these things. I don't know what I'm going to draw yet, but I think they'd be pretty fun. I'm going to put, I'm going to draw on these and then put them on eBay. How about that? And see what happens. I need some money for Uber. So I'm going to see what happens. Because most of the time I draw stuff, sell stuff, make stuff, so I could print stuff. But I think I got this printing future thing with comics right now that I'm really looking forward to. We're trying to solidify the plans. Plans are good to go, but the details is what we need to work out the details, because once we announce this thing, we got to have all of our plans arranged, ducks in a row, if you will. Even though I'm not really making a duck. I don't think I have a duck character. I do, but none of them are appearing in my books right now. The only duck character I have is from the original Crybaby series, and his name was the Lubricated Duck. But I'm not putting him in there because he was weird. So he won't be in the new Yog series. But I do have a bird character called the Looney Loon, and he will have his own book. I'm working on that. Working on a lot of things. Let's see what I can draw here. Let me see. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see. Do I have the right one? This is the size 10. See, this one's getting a little. You guys are like, what's he drawing? Why is he drawing small? I'm looking at my paper like an old man right now through the glasses, you know. This is going to be like, you're like, I like those bookmarker drawings. Do you tell who that is? Little Spider-Man head. Not sure what I'm doing yet. I have an idea though. You know what you're doing, Baltazar? Yeah, I do. I do know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what this one does. Because I'm gonna see what this does. If it does anything, that's cool. If I sold them for $5, that's cool. But I'm gonna try to starting bid $20 on each one. How about that? I remember putting up like my I had visitors. I had people here hanging out with me, and we were all sitting on a patio. I don't have a patio. I have a deck. It's like a wooden deck. So we're all sitting there, and during our visit, I was sitting there sketching. It was a casual. It wasn't a real, intimate or what do you call it? Formal visit. It was just people dropped over. I was already out there. With my sketchbook, my drawings, and the neighbors came over. That's what it was. So our neighbors come over now and then. And the neighbor's real good friends with my wife. So she comes over and they woohoo on the deck sometimes. No, I don't know. They just come over. You know, summer day, the kids are outside playing. Nobody's home. So I was out there on the deck, on my wooden deck, with the breeze blowing, the trees rustling, and I got my drawings out, and I'm thinking, this is before they came over, and I'm like, hey man, why don't I just do some drawings while I'm out here? Okay, and so I drew a Galactus piece. I already sold. The piece will be featured in my new book called The Bizarre Baltazar Bazaar. But I'm sitting out there on the deck and drawing Galactus. So the neighbors come over and they're like, hey man, how you doing, man? I'm like, good, man. I'm okay. I'm cool. And so while they're here visiting, I took the piece and I took a photo of it and uploaded it on eBay. I uploaded it on eBay, and like a minute or two later, I got my first bid. It was like $20, and I remember seeing it was already up to like $24 at one point. And I'm like, wow, I already got a $24 bid. And then my neighbor said, wait, that's the drawing you're drawing now? You just sat here and you already made $24? I'm like, yeah. And then she goes, they always say that thing, must be nice. I'm like, what do you mean? She wasn't sarcastic. She said, wow, that must be cool to be able to do that. Like just sit here and like I'm in my pajamas and drawing. I'm like, yeah, it was cool. So that was fun. Must be nice, Baltazar. Wish I could do that. Nah, I don't know. But it was kind of fun. And that's when I realized, yeah, that is kind of cool. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I'm just going to draw stuff here, see what happens. Because there's no pressure. And I'm just got these papers. I love drawing on this paper because it's the Strathmore Bristol Smooth. It's a Strathmore Bristol Smooth paper. And it's just fun to draw on, especially with these markers I have, these pens. These pens are real cool to draw. It feels good. The ink comes out of these pens so smooth and elegantly, and it just feels so good. And it feels good like filling all these colors, you know. And it allows me to draw small, because this is kind of how I draw in my sketchbook. I doodle like thumbnail style. And somebody will buy them, you know, they'll go somewhere. And sometimes I learn that on eBay. If I oversaturate, sometimes my stuff, like, people don't buy it and they wait, and they're like, oh, I'll wait for it to get cheaper, stuff like that. Look at, you didn't know this was going to happen, but I'm going to draw him upside down. He's upside down. Well, let's see, I could do, should we do buildings? Yeah, let's do it. Because there's going to be, I'm not going to color these. These are just going to be, it's just going to be black and white, which is cool. But I like to fill up details. I like to fill up the deets, man, the deets. See, my hand doesn't hurt when my hand never hurts when I'm just drawing. It hurts when I'm coloring or unscrewing a license plate off the car. I had to do that recently. When I use tools, my hand hurts, which is very strange. When I do other things besides drawing, I guess I trained it so well that that's what my hand is used to. My wrist and my hand. That sounds weird, man. I know. I gotta make it an action figure of the Critic. So right now I'm working on action figures too, custom figures, trying to get these things done, just so I can have, just so I could sell. I want to sell some action figures. I'm making custom Mego figures of my Powers in Action characters, but also I need to get my Powers in Action comic done so people will know who these guys are, you know? Because people aren't going to care. They're going to buy an action figure of somebody they don't know. I don't want that to happen, you know? It's like, yeah, man, where's my stuff, Balthazar? And that has to happen too. Look, I'm adding some shade and value. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Look at, you're adding too much, man. Look at that. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. There's little yellow drops on here, which is kind of cool. If you're into that, you could see the art studio madness happening. Look at that, Spider-Man. Spider the man of many spiders. Can you guys see it? He's hanging upside down, but he's hanging from he's hanging from something really long. I don't know what he's hanging from. I have no idea. I kind of like it. I'm going to draw a little Green Goblin up here. I wasn't going to buy it until you put the Green Goblin on there, Balthazar. Yeah, Green Goblin's cool. He's going to be a silhouette. It's going to be a silhouette of the Green Goblin. So that's what people like, silhouettes, silhouettes. They don't want the whole character. They just want a hint. They want a hint of the character. He's a silhouette. What's that mean, man? I know nobody cares. Nobody cares. I care. They're after to get him. Let me see. I'm going to make some smoke. And his smoke's going to go this way because we just saw him travel. See, I'm breaking the plane. This is my years of experience right here that you're seeing. Making stuff, man. I draw every day, all the time. I got to find a way how to get my stuff to people. And my new comics, man, I can't wait for the announcement. I want to show you guys stuff. I made a video announcing it, but I have to tweak it a little bit because some of the details I got to add or change. But you guys will see what that is soon. And it's going to be glorious. I think it's going to be exciting for anybody who likes my comics. And people who don't care for my comics won't care. But people who like my comics, especially my long-term people who've been with me forever, are going to really dig. They're going to be digging what I'm doing, man. And I'm also going to try to do some things for Patreon. I just discovered, I always knew it, but I never it never clicked. But I'm going to do some recorded videos just for Patreon. And I think that would be real fun to do. I just saw that I can upload videos. And I'm trying to get more hands-on, more personal on Patreon. Because people are still waiting for posters. I have to send out posters. And luckily, it's only like 1 or 2 guys. But I write to them and they're cool. But I want to get posters out to people. And I knew I owe some people some mini prints. So all that stuff is coming. I just have to get to it. And I have it here. I have like a plan, a schedule thing that I wrote. Like which prints are going to be where. So I haven't forgotten about you guys. It is coming. Things are coming. Hopefully I can make it to the copy place this week. Because I get my posters printed at FedEx Stinkos, so I could go there and get things made. So hopefully I'll be able to do that on Monday, Tuesday-ish. And once again, I Uber there. It's a $12 Uber ride because it's only 3 miles maybe from my house. But it's cool. Look at that. Is that cool? Is that cool? Look at Spider-Man. He's hanging upside down. And then there's the Green Goblin up there, ready to pounce on him. I'm going to put, is it nighttime? Yeah, it's night. Let me put the moon up here. See? That's cool, Balthazar. Look at that. Is that cool? I like it. I gotta put my name on here somewhere. It's going on the bottom, real low, real small. $2022. Here it is, the first one. This is gonna go on eBay. This little sketch. It's it's real silly. Spidey. Who should I draw next? Let's see. Who should I make next? I don't know. We're gonna go classic, I think. Should I just go classic? Like, how do you know what you're gonna make, Balthazar? I don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm just gonna do it. And I always say I want to get back to doing my own stuff. Put stuff on eBay. I got to draw characters people know. So right here I'm drawing Superman. This is going to be Superman. I think it's going to be cool. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what happens here, man. Just draw right with the pen. No sketching. Just going to see what happens. Here's his hand. How can you do that, man? I don't know. I really don't know the secret. Just got to draw. This guy's coming out weird because my glasses shifted. He's going off the page even. It's just how it is, man. Look at it. You always got to make the noise, make the sound. See, I'm not trying to squeeze them on the paper, even though I want to. But I'm letting the drawing do its thing, you know? Letting it do its thing, man. I have an idea what it should look like. It's not quite looking like what I thought it would, but it's okay. Bump it up, bump it up. Bump it up, bump it up. Superman. And I heard they're rebooting, relaunching, resetting, whatever you call it, the DC Universe again. I saw that recently. I forgot what it's called, but there's pictures of Nightwing flying around. Nightwing like is in the promo pieces. I see Nightwing. I forget what it's called. But what I like about it is the heroes are back to basics. They look like the Super Friends, which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool to see Superman and Batman back to the way they're supposed to look. Swig for everybody out there. Oh yeah, that felt real good. It's still coffee. It's very, very lukewarm. There's no heat on it at all, which is cool. You know, what are you gonna do? But I do have a beverage that has some chill to it. Not ready yet though. Sweet. Like, did you just see what that Baltazar guy did? He finished a commission and then he drew some stuff. I'm gonna put these on eBay. Does that sound cool? Does anybody care? Nobody cares, Baltazar. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Superman's real tough to color or tough to draw when you want to add black shadow to him, because the more you add the black shadow, I found that it takes away from his character. Like, oh, I just smudged. So his character is real bright, colorful, and clean. So I'm going to add a few shadows, but only in places like that. Pop that up a little bit. And maybe over here I could add something. You know, like Spider-Man, he has, like, you could add it to his suit. He's on, you know, like you can add the black. He has pops of black that are on him. Superman doesn't really have that because he's Man of Steel. You know, I can't really add details like I could, like something like this, but it doesn't really help him. You know, it doesn't really do anything to him. Know what I mean? You guys know me? Okay, let's see. What can he do? He's going to be flying. We already know he's flying, Baltazar. I know. We don't know what he's doing. We have no idea. Where's he coming from? Maybe there's a planet down here. It's coming from somewhere. I don't know what he's doing. He's coming from another planet. Yeah. See, I should have made these. He's doing something. He's gonna wink. I'm gonna put the word wink on there. Because that's what Superman does. He winks. Wink. Is he winking now, Balthazar? He is. He's in space. Try and make it look like space, even though it's just black and white. See, this I don't like now. I gotta do it like this. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna add another one. There's definitely a Balthazar trope right there. We talk about tropes, man. Balthazar trope. I do have tropes. I do my things. See, now I like that. That's a little bit. I'm gonna enhance that. You can't have just have one thick black line. You gotta balance it. Was that a mistake, Balthazar? It was. It was. I knew you weren't that good. You guys still watching? Oh, I'm still live. This is happening, man. Right now. If you're just joining us, my name is Art Balthazar. I'm a famous cartoonist. I worked with DC Comics, with Dark Horse Comics, everybody comics, Devil's Due, Disney, everyone who starts with D. That's who I worked with. It's true. I'm going to put words here. Foosh. How about foosh? Work with everyone in my career starts with D. I'm just starting to expand the alphabet now. But no M's yet. No Marvel. Not yet. Let's see. One day they're going to call. It says foosh. Even though you can't read it. How do we know it says foosh, Balthazar? It does. Trust me. So that's the words that it creates when he flies. Foosh. It says bump-a-bump-a-dum. Bump-a-bump-a-dum. You look good until you put those words on there. I know. I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm just winging it. I have no idea what's going to happen at the end of this drawing. I just keep drawing until I feel it's finished. You know? Winging it, man. Winging it. Can't wing a Superman drawing, man. He's winking. Wink. I'm going to add some more stars. This star's real close to that one. This is called deets. Just adding deets. I'm going to add some smoke. I don't know if it's smoke or just clouds. It's coming from this planet. I don't know if these are. I'm going to add a shark. Should I add a shark? There's a little shark fin right here. Mess that up. Yeah, that's a shark fin. Why is there a shark? I'm not sure. Not sure why there's a shark, but there is. Maybe that's King Shark. He just fought him. I'm gonna blacken it in so you can see it. Look at that. That's a shark. Why is there a shark, Balthazar? Sharks. These are gonna be good bookmarks. Maybe I'll give one of these to New York Comic Con. I like giving those paintings. I did that R2-D2 painting, which I really like. New York Comic Con's coming up pretty soon. Hopefully I'll be able to add another painting to their charity. It's fun to donate. Sometimes they can't, though, you know. Sometimes the famous cartoonist gets busy. don't get busy enough. I like donating charity, but sometimes like the deadlines get away from me. That's what happens. Know what I mean? Sounds like an excuse, Baltazar. It does, doesn't it? This is called negative space right here. I'm filling it up. All this with a pen. The gel pen. It's a gel pen, I think. Pilot G2. I think the G stands for gel. But I like these. I buy these at Target. And they're fun. They're fun to draw on, and they're fun to draw with. And I like to use these pens in my sketchbook because it just flows. The ink is really even. It's just cool. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, man? They're even, Steven. What do you think? Is that cool? Like Superman? That's cool, right? That's what he is. I'm going to put my name on here. Hopefully someone will want this. Not sure how it's going to work. Superman, Spider-Man. Now. I don't know who I should make now. What should I do? I have an idea. You take advantage of the long paper. Look at that. What's that, Batman? What's that, Baltazar? It is. The one and only Batman. How many Batmans are there? I don't think there's only one and only anymore. I think there's a whole bunch of Batmans now. Is that true? Batman. Hello, Batman. Bum, 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 bum. I love Gordy's music. He's making new stuff. He's always making new stuff. He said, I hope so. Because I like it. I hope so because I like it. I miss my guy. He's in college right now. Days are hectic, man. Days are just hectic. Days just keep happening. No one could stop the day. You cannot stop the day. The day will keep on keeping on. Never stops, never rests. This Batman's leaping. He's either leaping or falling. I think he's falling. Not sure what's happening. Look at. It's kind of cool, right? I'm gonna have him a rope. He's gonna hold on to his rope. How'd you know what to do, Baltazar? I didn't. And here's his rope coming this way too. Now I'm gonna have him on something. Look, because when Spidey, like when he swings, people are like, "Hey man, what's his web connected to?" So I'm gonna give you the answer here. What's Batman's? What's Batman's rope connected to? He's swinging from this. He's swinging from this street light. Who'll say that, man? Hey, what's Batman swinging from? What's Spider-Man swinging from? Nobody ever knows. So he can never go to the suburbs, Spider-Man. There's nothing to cling to. He's got to take the bus. You got to walk. He needs an Uber. Spider-Man in an Uber. Look, I'm going to put this is details right here. Look at this. Some shine. It's too much. It's too much shine. Too much sheen. I like Batman. He's the best character to interpret because you only need elements of the bat. But there's a lot of things that you could omit. You know, like there's things on him that, as long as he has the ears, the cape. I got some smudges. There's things you can interpret. Like he could be a vampire, he could be evil, he could be nice, he could have wings, whatever. But Superman, you can't. Superman's got to look a certain way. Look at that. Should I put his mouth? He needs a mouth, I think. There he is. He's happy now. I made him happy. It was good until you made him happy. Yeah, I can't really change it. That's what the pen did. Made him happy. This is the golden age. Dick Sprang Batman. Look at him. He's cool. Is he cool? I had to put my coat bag on, and then I had to take it back off because I'm underneath this light. This light right here. I'm underneath it, and it's right on my head, causing me heat. Not painful, just heat. It's kind of good because I'm always cold. I don't know what happens to me, but I'm always cold. Sitting around the house being cold. I don't know if that's healthy. People are looking at my Patreon. I just posted something today. If you're curious, you could go to Patreon. For $2, you could read all my stuff. That's cool. Ah, yes. $2. It's not worth it, Baltazar. I actually had a guy write to me saying that my Patreon wasn't worth it because he doesn't feel like he's getting enough for his $2. So I'm like, oh man, sorry to see you go. And it's true. It's real hard to maintain Patreon. I don't know. Not sure what it's supposed to be. Well, I do know what it's supposed to be, but I'm not sure what people are willing to pretty much donate $2 or $1 every month to support me in my art. And like, I don't know what it's up to. I don't make a ton of money on there, but all the money on there goes to making things. Like everything I do goes to making things. Like it's all going somewhere. And it's all like, I just love making. I just love making comics, making things. Like, who's he gonna pounce on? Should I do Catwoman? Yeah, I'm gonna do Catwoman. He's gonna pounce on her. But he's kind of happy. Like, he's got a happy face. She's kind of happy too, because she's gonna scratch him. Oh, I got smudges, man. Look at all the smudges. Man, I gotta make anti-smudge. Anti-smudges. See? Make smudges go away by adding things. That's what I get for not drawing it first, you know. She's gonna have a diamond. How about that? Symbolism for the industry. She's got diamond comics in her hand. She's about to throw it away. She's stealing it. She's like, you want to be in the diamond distribution, Batman? He's like, nah, man, we have Luna, whatever it is they use. We don't need you. That's what he's saying. Go ahead and steal it. And he's smiling, he's smirking. Go ahead and steal it. I don't care. That's what he says. I don't care. She's running away. I'm going to have her running. Not going to look like it, but she is. Because her feet are going to be off. And she's doing the thing that I always complain about, that when people draw people running, the same arm and the same leg are forward, and that's impossible. It's impossible to run that way, but I just did it. She's running. It's an alley. She's running down an alley. Maybe. I'm gonna give her Wolverine mask whiskers. Look at that. This thing, it's taking a little bit to dry, so I'm smudging it accidentally. I'm gonna give her the Darwin Cook outfit. God bless Darwin. He inspired so many. Batman ones always sell. Like people dig Batman. And Wayne always buys them from Canada. So hopefully I can just make enough to cover the cost of shipping to Canada. Man, shipping stuff lately is insane. I don't mind shipping places. I just have to cover the cost. Because if I sell a drawing for $20, the shipping's gonna be like $30 or $40. It always is. Shipping out of the country always hurts. It's true. Why are you shipping out of the country, Baltazar? You know, people are out there. The fans. That's where the fans are. You know, they're out of the country. This is a garbage can back here. Those are garbage cans. It's true. Batman's ready. He's pouncing. Oh, I just put word saliva on here. You know when you get that little splash? Word spittle? Is that what it is? It's not what it's called, man. All right, there you go. I'll put stars in here too. Late, you know, it's at nighttime. Dark Knight can't. He's not a daytime guy. He does things after dark. So that's when the bad guys are out there. If the bad guys would do their crime during the day, they'd get away with it. Batman wouldn't be around. You know, they should do that. Right now, they're getting caught. They're getting caught because of the Batman. He's out there. He's out there waiting for them. Is he the Batman or just Batman? Because Iron Man is just Iron Man. He's not the Iron Man. The Spider-Man. He could be the Spider-Man. You'll find the Spider-Man. You know, they do call him the Spider-Man in that song, don't they? Or they call him a Spider-Man. You'll find a Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man. What do you think? Is that cool? Oh, look at I just smudged. Catwoman. Batman. He's gonna get her. He's gonna pounce. What do you think? Is that cool? I'm gonna add a few more deets in the sky. It's fun to draw. Hope I don't get struck for my guy's music. It seems like every time I display his music, I gotta explain, hey man, it's my son's music. But it's all right. I'm gonna do it. I think that's cool. I think this looks good. I'm gonna put my name on here. Still 2022. Let's see. I'm gonna hoist it. Look at Catwoman. Batman, 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 Batman. Cape. Is that cool? I did these guys. Superman. There you go. And then here's Spidey. Spidey hanging out upside down. Just hanging out in a city where he thought it was chill. But look up on top. The Green Goblin's about to get him. Green Goblin's mad. He's angry. Should I draw another one? I know you guys are probably requesting. Hey man. Let's see. Who would benefit from this long? Watch this. Let's see who would benefit. I know who would benefit from this. Who's that, Baltazar? Look at that. You guys know who that is? We do now. All right, let's see. There he is. It's all stretchy. So where should the other arm go? Should I go this way? Yeah, it's gonna go here. You're like, how many times you draw that drawing, Baltazar? It's true. There's another trope of mine. Trope that I do draw Mr. Fantastic like this. I think it's funny when he stretches off the page. I also draw Plastic Man this way. It's kind of cool, right? I like it, man. I like it. And I draw the stretchy 4. think you're so clever, don't you, Balthazar? Sometimes, of course, when the 4 looks like an 4 doesn't look right. 4 looks like an A. Gary goes and fixed it. It's supposed to be a 4. It's not a 4. We're gonna be like, this doesn't look like a 4. But we know it is. I shouldn't have tried to go fancy. Here it goes. Might need some white out. I tried to go fancy with it. I should have just drew a 4 on his chest. I tried to go all designy. Didn't work. Didn't work, Balthazar. Now it looks like I don't know what it looks like. Doesn't look right. Might have to scrap this whole thing. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. All right. Let's see. Fantasy 4 have a theme song? The only thing I know is Thing Ring Do Your Thing. But Fantasy 4 is in the Marvel Universe now because I saw that movie. With Reed Richards. Spoiler. But I did watch it. I liked it. It was one of my favorite Marvel movies. Was that Doctor Strange movie, that new one. I really enjoyed that. It was such a good payoff with Scarlet Witch and all the other guys. The Doctor Strange was cool. It was such a good payoff. Like for everyone invested these last 20 years in Marvel movies. Started with Spider-Man, like the first Spider-Man. And it's all tying together, which I really like. So that Doctor Strange one was real cool. It's a nice payoff. And every time I watch a movie now, I feel like I don't need to watch anymore, which is kind of cool. But I'm watching She-Hulk. I saw it yesterday, the new one, and it's just okay. I don't know. I don't think they have her character down. I don't remember her being that way. In the new one, she was very shy. I don't know. It was kind of weird. And it doesn't make me laugh. I don't find it funny. I want to laugh. I see that it's I see where the humor is going to be, like where they want us to laugh at certain moments, but I don't know. Maybe I watched it too late in the day. It just wasn't. It's just okay. Like it makes me laugh. And that last episode with the Goofy girl, people made a big deal about her, but I found her real dumb. I don't know. I thought she was going to be there for a gag, which I hope. Just leave her out. I don't know. I didn't really like her, but maybe I'm missing something. Maybe people are accepting this because it's people complain about it, and maybe the people who are championing it, like, hey, yeah, man, this is the best thing ever. Maybe it's just because they want to get people mad. I don't know, but I don't think it's as good as people are saying. Like, it's okay. It's good, but it's not like the best thing ever. But it's fun, I guess. If you want something that's fun. But every time I want She-Hulk to do something. She doesn't act the way she was in the comics. Like she was real confident and real outgoing, and she loved being the She-Hulk. And this one, she turns back to Jennifer all as much as she can, which is I don't know. I wish she was She-Hulk, but it's okay. But I would have maybe casted a different person. Like I like her as Jennifer Walters, but I don't like her as the She-Hulk. Like I don't know. Like they could do something more. Like She-Hulk could be cooler. Like she looks like a digital character, like a cartoon character, which they even made fun of in this one. They called her Shrek, which was kind of funny because that's what the internet's calling her. But I thought that was kind of funny. Like they're making fun of themselves, but I don't know. It's just okay, you know? I wish it was better. I wish it was awesome, but it's like it's not like other stuff. Like I really like that Hawkeye show. That was real cool. That kept me going. I really like WandaVision. That was a real good one. So I don't know, man. I don't know. She-Hulk. Maybe. I'm not sure. I didn't read the Dan Slott lawyer She-Hulk stuff. Maybe that's what I'm missing. I read her in Fantastic Four and John Byrne. You know, the good stuff. I actually read the first She-Hulk series too. I was buying that when I was a kid. Well, I don't have them all in a row, but I have random issues of that. And that was cool. I like that. She would just beat up guys. She would throw taxis at people. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully it's going somewhere cool. Because I saw that last what do you call it? Tease of a character. I don't want to spoil. It was a tease of a character which was cool. That was more exciting than the whole episode. The episode didn't do much. It was kind of, I don't know, I was waiting for something, you know? It was okay, but if this is what it is, then that's what the show is. I can't make it. It's like watching a Star Wars movie, knowing the potential of how awesome it could have been, but it's not what we got. And you can't get mad at something that doesn't exist. So maybe that was it, you know? But I know that there's a whole bunch of stuff they could do to this show that would benefit mankind, womankind, people kind, and kind people. But it's okay. Like the side characters are more caricatures, like the fashion designer guy. They're more caricatures of characters. Like the fashion designer guy was just okay. He wasn't funny, but I think the people writing it think it's funny. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of humor that's making me go, wow, that's great. It's not funny. I don't laugh. And for me not to laugh, you know, come on. But I'm not looking for stuff. I'm not waiting for stuff to happen. Like I'm not analyzing it as I'm watching it. I'm actually trying to enjoy this thing. It's just not happening. I like it enough. I'm going to watch it and I get excited. But like when new Mandalorian comes on, I'm there at 2 a.m. waiting for it. And She-Hulk, I watched it last night. It's already been out. And the only reason why I watched it when I did was because I started seeing spoilers trickle on the internet. And I'm like, I better watch this before the whole thing's spoiled for me. But nothing really happened. So I don't know. It was all right. People are like, what are you complaining about, Baltazar? I know. I'll watch it again. I will watch it. I do enjoy watching it. That's what I could say. I enjoy watching it. So that's a little different. I don't hate the show. I just wish it was better. It could be better because the She-Hulk character is not exactly what they're showing us. Like the one we knew, if you read the books, she's not like that. You know? She's not embarrassed. She doesn't get embarrassed. She was embarrassed on this last show a lot. She was doing things that were, she was embarrassed. I was like, what? She-Hulk's not embarrassed. She walks in her room and commands it. And they were giving her clothes, which She-Hulk already knows about clothes. Like when she's in when she's She-Hulk, she's so confident and so outgoing and so it's just so positive and charismatic. And so when she's She-Hulk in the comics, the one we know of, she knows. She goes, wow, I'm 7 foot tall. I'm gorgeous. I have great hair. She mentioned her hair in this episode about having great hair. But when they had to fit her in an outfit, it was weird. Like she doesn't wear man suits. She's got a man suit on. And the thing about She-Hulk and Jennifer Walters is she's the same. Like Jennifer Walters is her attitude and her personality is the same as She-Hulk, which is not how it's supposed to be. Like She-Hulk's supposed to be exaggerated. Everything about She-Hulk is exaggerated. Like if you're shy and meek and small as a human, as She-Hulk, all of that stuff's going to be exaggerated. You're going to be even cooler than you ever thought. And that's what they're missing, I think, with this. Like, I don't know if they're afraid to do something cool like that, or they just have writers who didn't really read what we read, read what the character really is. I don't know. So that's the one complaint. Like the new She-Hulk series, the new comic series, is pretty good. I've been reading that one. And she is a lot more confident in the comic series. And the thing about the comic series is, the new one is she's trying to be normal. Like she got an apartment, she's trying to get a job, and that's kind of cool. Like you could be a superhero with superpowers and not necessarily be able to make a living just because you have superpowers. Like in the Marvel Universe, you still need to work, which I like. I like that part about it. But the show, I don't know, it's missing. It's missing something. I know it's missing. She-Hulk is not right. It's not like watching Superman 3 where Superman's hurt. He's not right. But I get it. I get the stories. I think they're relying more on situations. Like, hey, we'll make Titania this. Or we'll make this, the side characters funny. Or this. It's okay. It's got an Ellie McBeal vibe to it. I used to watch Ellie McBeal. I did. I like to watch that. I didn't watch every episode, but I would catch that because that's what was on TV. I'd watch that in Melrose Place and stuff. And Ellie McBeal was cute, and she was a little bit like, it's kind of like the vibe. Like the Office people are like the same vibe as Ellie McBeal. Not so much the show, but the people in the Office are kind of like that. They're silly. They're, it's all right. But it's just okay. I don't know. I want it to be better. I want She-Hulk to do something cool. I want that robot to show up, that android, or just have like when she was in the comics, she would fight weird monsters. Every issue would be a weird guy she'd fight. That's what I'm looking for. It's not there yet. It started to be there with the Abomination. That was kind of cool. But I don't like how the Abomination has a human face. That was strange. Like, it's not how he looks. He should have those big scrawl lips. He had big lips. I don't know, man. This is my Kirby dots. It's my Kirby-esque. Trying some Kirby action. Swig. Swig for the She-Hulk show getting better. Swig. All right. How's he look so far? Mr. Fantastic. Is that cool? Am I adding too many dots? He needs more, right? More. Need some over here. But I gotta let it gently drift into this because he's kind of going in. It's going into space or something. I don't know where he's going. But he's always going somewhere supernatural, some negative zone place, some dimensional activities, dimensional adventure. Speaking of dimensions, I'm making a story, a book, Go Z. I'm making it right now, and I'm pitching it with my agent. But it's looking pretty cool. It has Go Z. It has the creations of Earth. Go Z was around before the creation of Earth, and he was kind of responsible. His people are responsible for the creation of Earth, getting it started. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to get a lot of people mad at me. Hey, that's not how history works, Baltazar. But we'll see. That's what I want. I want my art to instill feelings in people. No, you don't. How about that? Is that cool? What do you think? Is that worthy? I kind of like it. I'm going to add more over here. This is looking like it should be. See, when I stop talking is when peeps will arrive. There's a lot of detail on this guy, even though he's real simple. See, where can I put my name? I think he's done. Should I write it right on him? Yeah. I did it. All right. These. Okay. Mr. Fantastic. I should have drew the She-Hulk. Catwoman and Batman. Superman. I should do She-Hulk. I still could. Spider-Man. On a long web. So see what you guys are saying? Whoa! I just shook everything. See, I got too casual, man. So let's get back in there. All right, there it is. There it is. Let me see. Let me see what you guys are saying. You're saying anything. I'm getting yelled at right now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, man. Here we go. Wolfie, oh, yeah. Hi, ladies and gents. Wolfie is here. Good to see you, Wolfie. D-Brad. I look forward to your announcement. Yeah, man. It's going to happen. We'll probably be able to say a lot of stuff by New York. Another month. October 6th weekend. Man, Feisa, that's great. I like your icon. You look like you're in love. I like it. I like those strips, comic strips. That's right. I like it, man. Awesome about videos from Patreon members. Nice colors on Patch Wolf that they posted there. Great. That looks great. Cool, man. Yeah, the Patch of the Wolf Boy stuff's a little teaser. Teasing for the future. It's going to be good. You guys subscribe to Patreon. You can view things. Shazam! D-Brad. These bookmark sketches are great. Bookmark comic strips. Maybe that's what they're called. Oh yeah, Southside. Alejandro Rosado. Alejandro's a good man. Wolfie says, Crater Heads and Meteor Mongers from Meteor might sketch for eBay, or kids slapshot fighting Crater Heads to go with your cover, which I just got Wednesday. So cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, man, that's a good suggestion. Maybe I'll draw some more stuff. Maybe. Big swing for Artie. Thank you, Eric. Hulkgren, my amigo friend. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna do it. Kevin Kleinhans is here. Oh yeah, long cards. Just finished reading Crazy Adventures of Wrath of the Builders. It was happy. It was happy stick fun. Yeah, the crazy stick of joy. You're gonna see all of that stuff come back in Yogs. It's gonna be cool. Let's see. My daughter doesn't like Disney Plus She-Hulk either and has made the same comments. Yeah, she's just not. She's not the leading lady. I don't know. Man. It's kind of like the kids say meh. Yeah. There's another Milwaukee Mighty Con next week. Are you making that one or didn't work out well last time? I like it, but I won't be making it. I have to. The dates didn't line up, but Milwaukee's about 2 hours away from me, maybe less. But I get worn out sometimes. I gotta it's too close to other things. But I just did that DuPage show this weekend, which was real cool. You guys want to see some coloring? Should I do some coloring on a Cray Baby book? I might do it. What do you think? I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do some coloring right now. You guys will like it. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. This is a page from Yogs, the Cranovi Tales, Book 1. This is page 23. And this is Cranovi entering the giant green gorilla's pyramid. Pulled on the door, creaks in, walks in, he's walking, looking around. What the? He sees a big foot. He looks up, and there's a giant green gorilla. So I'm going to color. Here it is. Here's the next page. Giant green gorilla looks at him. He goes, "Well, hello, gorilla. I don't mean to bother you. It won't be long. This should only take a second." And he walks past the gorilla and whistling. So I'm going to color this next page. This next page is something I'm going to do. And we'll see how far I get right now. If I get a little bit, or all the way, we'll see. So I know my sound is a little bit far because I'm sitting a little bit from the mic. But it's okay. We're going to make it work. So I got to get this color. I try to do like a page of everything a day. Trying to do certain things. There's certain things I gotta keep pace with. This is gonna be fun though. Once you guys see this, it's gonna be cool. I gotta do a little bit. Good drawing here, a little bit. You guys are gonna like it, man. This is so much fun. This is so much fun to do. I got to bring up the color of the egg. The color of the egg is somewhere else. I need to grab it. Let's see. Want to make it consistent, you know? Kenobi Tails. Kenobi Preview. Color of the egg. Here it is. I found it. Here it is. There is the color of the egg. Right here. So here's the egg right there. Boom. Color of the egg. Why is there an egg, Balthazar? There is just an egg. It's like it's not a golden egg, it's just an egg. But it is golden in color. It's cool, man. It's like a 2-hour stream so far. 2-hour show. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, this is Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. I do a show like this called Famous Cartoonist Says Things, Does Things. I'm always doing stuff. Rocking the nation. Let's see, maybe this nest should be a darker nest. Maybe. Let's see. No, that's not it. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Nah, the fuzz needs to be a different straw color or something. I'll do brown. It's only here temporarily, just for the scene. No, I don't really come back to it. Yeah, look at it. Pops on more. Popping, man, popping. It's too close to the egg. Or is it? It's only right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Pop. The egg. It's all true. Everything you hear about me is true. I'm making comics, I'm doing things. I got things in the works. I'm pitching comics, pitching stories to Hollywood, trying to make things happen. I got that millionaire deadline brewing. I need to be a millionaire in the next 10 years. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if it'll work out. We'll see. Why are you saying that, Balthazar? Let's see. Gotta grab some of this green right here. I gotta color these bricks. Doing all my color line right now. That's how it goes, man. I gotta eat something too. I kind of skip dinner or skip breakfast. Like, I feel the best when I'm a little bit hungry. When I eat, I get like, man, it's like weighed down. Like, man, I gotta work out this food I just consumed. I gotta turn into energy, but it's hard to do when all you do is you eat and then you go back and draw. Gotta get up. Like, drawing standing up was pretty cool. But I have to, after this, I'm going to paint. Paint a painting, I have to paint. I have to paint a painting. I have to draw a drawing. But you run a marathon, you don't run a running. Right? You don't walk a walking. You don't drive a driving. But you paint a painting. You draw a drawing. Shut up! No, I'm sorry, man. I'll get this done. I'll get this for you. Grabbing some colors here. He's outside. There's an orange sky. I love this Cranovi book. It's really unique. Something that I like doing. So I'm going to grab this color here. This one right here. I had it reduced. I'm going to grab it here because I drew the shadow on. I drew the shadow on my drawing, but I don't like it. I'm going to draw it as a layer. That. See? This makes more sense. I can control it. Control that opacity. Opacity. You know what you mean, man. Looks like I'm just drawing over stuff right now. What's he doing? You see what he's doing? He doesn't even know what he's doing. At the time he draws, he doesn't know what he's doing. Is that a cool drawing? Do you guys like those drawings on those bookmark comic strips? See that I do here, 25%. See, now it's a shadow. See that? Pretty cool. I like that. I'm digging that. We're gonna poke the eye out for now. Let me see. I think I got all of the colors. All right. Oh, I did this. This is border. Oh. I feel my phone is buzzing right now. People are excited. People are saying, hey man. Saying, hey man, what are you doing, man? Where's my stuff, man? That's what they say. Balthazar, comma, where's my stuff? Or Balthazar, exclamation point. Where's my stuff? Coming in. Trying to eliminate the stuff right now. Trying to catch up on the stuff. Not eliminate, just catch up. I don't want to eliminate stuff. Just got to catch up with it. Okay, I think I got all these lines. Right here, I see something right here. See it? Where's my stuff, Balthazar? Everyone's saying it. I can't wait. Next few weeks is going to be pretty cool. I made a little video that will be on my announcement. It's going to be an announcement video. It's going to be cool. It's going to explain everything. We got to get it right, though. We got to wait. We can't announce it too soon because then everyone will be overwhelmed. We got to announce it in a way that's manageable and committable. No me? You always know what no mean about Balthazar. Let's see. He was like, what's he doing? I don't know. He does all kinds of stuff all the time. You watch this guy, he's crazy. It's true. Alright, look at that. We're going to save. Save it. Okay, we're going to find that egg again. Look at the egg. Because I'm the egg man. Yeah. Here it is. We'll color the egg. Look at it. Look how nice that looks. The egg is very important to the story. Very relevant to the future of the craze. Like, it's not that important, Balthazar, as it is. I'm trying to commit. I'm not committed. Oh, look at that. I missed that line. I got to redraw that line now. Curses. All right. Look at that. Forgot what I was going to say. Okay. I'm going to say something cool, but maybe not. Oh, I'm trying to, I'm trying to outline 4 books of the odds. And it's another one. It's because I took 2 days to do this. Usually when I color a whole page in one sitting, it sits with me, you know. Okay, I get it. crucial lines, but they were. They were crucial. Get it close, man. Gotta get it close. Just that little bit. He's got straps on his ankles. On his lower leg, if you will. If you will, mind you. My grandma would say, mind you. You can say if you will too. If you will, mind you. Mijitos. She called me mijitos. She also called me voices. Be nice voices. Be good voices. That's what she would say. Voices. Mijitos. My voices. That's cool. Sweet for Grandma Hopi. Alright. Great. The great Krenobi looking pretty courageous. Feels good to draw these guys. Characters that I started with back in 1992. Right before then, I think it was like 89 when I first created these guys. Maybe 87. 89, I think it was. Well, I found a drawing from 1989. But oh man, see, I missed this earring too. Man, I hate that. I'm gonna go find the pieces. Let's see. Let's see, I'll just copy it. I get anxious, that's why. It works. It's got to make it work. I'm going to dim it a little bit so I can see through. Here you go. It's been crazy, man. Crazy. There you go. That's better. Yeah. There you go. It works. No big deal. Why isn't it? Pretty cool boxes are. Sometimes I can do it. Sometimes it's painless. Sometimes it's full of pain, painful experience. Not nothing to painful, man. Cray Baby Adventures. Yads. The Book of Yads. It's not a book, it's a place. Yads is a place where we live. Pretty cool. Let's see if I put the backpack on. There's a lot of different shades of brown. I gotta make sure I grab the right one because I worked it magically blend in so they pop, colors pop next to each other, pop, and they say, look at that. I think it looks cool, man. It's like iconic. Yeah, I'm digging this. This book is coming out in spring of 2023. So this is going to be real fun. And I just talked to them. Let's make this point that we're doing a virtual library show talking about Yaz and Gilbert. I might even cross Gilbert over, I think. I want to like cameo Gilbert in here just so we could see that he's from the same universe. You know? I think that'd be fun. I think doing that would be pretty cool. It would be a shout out to the kids. If the kids see that, I think they would dig it. You know? Don't me, man, don't me. Real excited about things right now. It's like, it took a long time to get to this point. And it's just making comics. I just want to make comics. I want to wake up every day and make comics. So far, I'm able to do that. So far, so good. Let's see what colors are. Let's go a little lighter. We only need this nest briefly. It can be brown. I want it to be yellowish. I think brown's good because that thing's yellow. So there you go. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm gonna lower this earring. Move down. Good. All right. Yellow. My captions are always yellow. Like, quick save. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you're saying anything, if anybody cares. Say, Wolfie says, oh yeah, coloring, cool. Deep Breath says, bonus. Yeah, man, we're doing it. Doing it right. If you're gonna do it right now, baby. Baby, do it with me. Isn't that a song? If you're gonna do it right now. Shut up. No, I understand. Sorry. Shut up and draw. Where's my stuff? This is a big concrete brick slab that this egg is on. Don't know why. It just is. It just is. There is no why. There just is. Let's see, what shadow should I use? Let's see. If I go this, be darker, right? Let's go darker, more. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. Slab-tastic. Yeah. This scene, I wanted it to be a little bit like Indiana Jones, where he tried to steal the idol. You know, he has to weigh it with sand. I was thinking about that when I made this scene, but he just lifts it. But there's not like there's ramifications, consequences, if you will. There's consequences of his actions here. And the temple doesn't crumble like Indiana Jones did, but something else occurs here, which he wishes that he did, wasn't involved in. So it's kind of cool, but I don't want to reveal. I'll reveal that it's on the next page or two. But there's a reason why there's a giant green gorilla. You guys are gonna like this, man. This is so cool. This is I wrote Crybabies in the early '90s, but I had nine books. I made 9 comics of the Crybabies, and when I went back and did this, I was looking at all 9 of those comics, and I read them all, and then I was making notes, and I have to reduce. Well, there's 9 comic books, but I'm making 4 80-page books. So there's a little bit of room. There's room for the story to expand, and I've been doing that and really getting into this. And I wanted to pace out all of the stories, but then I found myself like filling it up with filler, like stuff that doesn't mean anything. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go for it and write the stories as they go, and just write the next scene as I see wherever I want to put it. And then hopefully by the end of the story, I'll have more content in the story than I intended that originally was there. So instead of just retelling my stories, I'm retelling my stories but adding things. I'm adding a lot of story to it. If that makes sense. So in my first Crybaby story was the Crybaby Gouache War. They're not called babies anymore, just Cray. They're called Crays. The Cray Gouache War happened in Crybaby number 1. And it doesn't happen until the end of this book. It begins in the end of it begins at the end of this story, of this book. And I think that would be real cool to see. This is all backstory for the future of my Cray universe. It's kind of cool. What do you think? Those white specks look good on there? They look okay, right? They look good. Should I make them wrong? Should I leave them how they were? I think it looks okay. I think it looks good because it's not what you would think it would look like. Yeah. Think so. You safe? I'm really excited about this, man. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. I get the colors right. The color of the pyramid is important. Important. So it's fun. It's fun to sit there with my sketchbook and my cup of coffee or where I am. A lot of times I like to write outside on my deck. So writing stuff like that is just fun to do. But when I write this story, I'm so like, there's nothing that I have to follow. Like, I have all the stories already that I want to follow, but if I want to veer off the path of them, I can't, which is real fun. And that's something I have the freedom to do that because they're my own. And if I want to do something, I could. It's kind of fun. And Paper Cuts is working with me where a lot of publishers, they want to outline, they want all this stuff. Well, Paper Cuts, I just give them the pages as I'm doing them. So it's kind of different, which I'm very grateful for. I'm glad they're allowing me to do that. A lot of publishers don't work that way. Paper Cuts does because they're cool. They're like, they get what I'm all about, and they understand what I'm bringing. You know, it's kind of cool. They understand what I'm bringing, man. They're in the Balthazar business. versus you're in the Balthazar business versus publishers trying to beat Dogman. That's the worst thing I hate. Every time I have a meeting, say, they always mention Dogman being the number one book. Like, I get that. I know that already, but if you want a Dogman book, you gotta hire that guy. You can't hire me to draw Dogman. It's not Dogman. So that's the number one pet peeve. Is it a peeve? It's not even a pet peeve. Number one thing I hear all the time is we need to make Dogman books. Man, we'll go make Dogman. And I do my own. And that's what Paper Cuts realizes is that they know that they're getting books from me, you know, which I'm really happy with. So that's cool about them. Paper Cuts. Oh, me know you. What you mean, Balthazar? That's the hardest thing is like when you're at a pitch meeting and they bring up other books. And it's real discouraging. Like I was at a pitch meeting years ago for cartoon. I was pitching a cartoon. I even forget what. Well, I remember now. It was a book that me and Frank will come up with stuff all the time. We should bring this one back too. But it's we had a talking dog in it. Their pet was about magic kids, but it was a spell that the dog was talking. And so I thought that was real funny. But then all of a sudden they said at the meeting, like, oh, like the dog on Family Guy. Like, no, it's nothing like that. Like, there's talking dogs everywhere. Like Huckleberry Hound talks, and Deputy Dog, Goofy, like all of these. It's not like that. So that once they brought that up to me at the meeting, I was discouraged and I didn't really want to talk to them anymore. But I had to sit through whatever they were going to say. I knew they were going to reject it because when they mention other comics or other TV shows or whatever, that it reminds them, that just means that you don't have a chance. Like they're thinking about that other thing. So whenever anyone mentions another property, while I'm trying to show my idea, it's discouraging. It's like, and I always know that whatever disappoints you or makes you mad, just makes you stronger later. You come back with a vengeance. You come back with something that is going to be better than what you walked in with, you know? So that was discouraging. So I'm like, well, how about you guys? See you later. Good luck. And it was a big company too. They make cartoons on one of these shows, Cartoon Network. I don't know, Nickelodeon. I forget. But when that happens, I just never look back. I'm like, man, I was so close, but it's not like Family Guy. Like, I don't even like Family Guy. Like, why would I make a show that's like Family Guy if I'm not really into Family Guy? So that was very discouraging. Hell with those guys, Balthazar. Yeah. Henceforth, I do not have a cartoon with those guys. That's all right. I need it, got my own stuff. So that was weird. That's the way it works, though. Hollywood. Hollywood, if you could. That's kind of like, that's what happened. That's like what's frustrating thing about going through somebody's pitches. But you got to make things happen that you can make things happen. Like I got a lot of pitches, but you ever think that pitches are going to go the way I want them to. And if they do, wow, it's great. But it's almost like a matter of, it's a waiting game. Like, okay, I'm going to give you this, and then I'll just wait until I get it back so I can publish it myself. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. It's not a good place to be, Baltazar. No, but that's what's happening. What's happening? It's very strange. It's strange when it makes me laugh, but it doesn't stress me out. It's just something that has to happen. You gotta get through it. I don't know any other way how to get a show or book published than going through these things, besides doing it yourself. Or how do I become a millionaire? That's my goal right now. How do I become a millionaire? I got a few years. I got a self-proclaimed deadline. You gotta do all these things. You gotta do all these things that lead up to it. You gotta do these things that lead up to the path of millionairedom. Millionairedom? Is that a word? Millionairedom? You can put dumb after anything, right? That's dumb, Baltazar. You guys hear me all right? I'm just ranting right now. I'm doing my thing. Doing things, man. The Odds to Crenova Tales, book 1. The second book, I think, is called Legacy. Or, no, it's called The Creek Washboard, book 2. I actually wrote 5 books, but I think I'm only getting 4. So I gotta make sure each book I write, each book I make of this is beginning, middle, end in each book. So there's a cliffhanger in this one, but if it doesn't go, it'll still end, kind of. Because they're on adventures in this whole book. And at the end of the book, they're like, well, here we go again. So it's kind of like it ends, but it continues if you could. And I'm hoping it continues. It's kind of like when you see Freddy's mask or Freddy's claw at the end of the episode. Jason's mask float up from the lake. They don't need to make one, but they might. They might continue where they left off. All right, look at that. Might be done. This page's gonna be done. I can upload it. I just gotta get these little dots. There's always little dots. There's a little dot right there. The little tiny dot. Gotta get that. That's what I'm going for now. Dots. I'm gonna get the dots, man. The dots. See? Let's see, where's it? Here it is. Dot. This goes with the sharpness of my line. Whenever things come to a point. Not all the time, so right there's a little one. Go through this. It's a lot of tediousness, Baltazar. No, that's how you become famous cartoonist. Gotta pay attention to the deets. The details. People don't notice them unless you don't do it. If you don't do them, they're like, yeah, he didn't get the dots. There's a lot of dots in my book. If you get the dots, you're good. No one will know. Because it's perfection. If you get the dots, people won't even notice. If you don't get the dots, they're going to say, you didn't get the dots. Why did you leave the dots? When I go live, man, I get a lot of stuff done. It's a non-stop. I'm getting worn out from talking. Say a lot of stuff, Baltazar. You know, it's all truth. Everything I speak is the truth. I'll be in Cincinnati next Friday, I will be there. A week from today, I will be in Cincinnati. It's going to be fun. I get to hang out with my brothers. Get to hang out. Squatchy, Alejandro Rosado, and Scooch. We get to all hang out, do things. Draw for the masses, that's what they say. That's what they say, man. We're going to see a lot of things. We're going to make history. I'm going to have all my new books will be there. I have like 10, I think 10 new books. I don't remember. Like I know I had 10 books for C2E2, so I will have more. I will have more books. I didn't print any more since C2E2 because these new plans have kind of altered my plans, but it's all right. I'll just take a few months off and then be back with a vengeance. I'm trying to go monthly, but it's going to probably be a bi-monthly thing. We'll see, man. I'm excited to say, but I'm not going to say yet. We got to get our ducks in a row. Ducks in a row, man. Ducks. Always ducks. Ducks aren't even in a row. And then people also say it's like herding cats. I don't know. It's not like herding cats. Herding them or hurting? Not hurting, not injuring them. Herding like cattle. Like that. We'll see. I'm excited. But the bottom line is, because Fibs Cartoonist said so, the bottom line is, I'm making books. So you can guarantee I'm making books. And I freed up my schedule in a lot of different places that will allow me to make books all the time. I'm making books all the time. Every day I'm making books. And every day I make books, every day I work, I get closer to finishing books, which is awesome. And I have a publisher like Paper Cuts making this book, printing Yogs. They're doing the longer graphic novels, where all my books are going to be regular comic book size issues, single issue size. I'm trying to do one-shots, but my stories seem to be taking me into mini-series territory, either book 1, book 2, or maybe I could just do like book 1 story, book 2 story, not really continue, but I kind of like the cliffhanger thing. We'll see what happens, man. We shall see what happens, man. All right, this is done. This comic is done. This page is done. That's what it looks like. There it is. We'll save it. Save. I didn't realize it then, but I was in the presence of greatness, historical relevance. He lifts up the egg, puts it in his backpack, and the gorilla is watching him leave. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, save. I saved it. We're going to go back to, let me see. You guys are saying things. Wolfie, do you have a sign up? Do you have to sign up IP rights to publishers? How does that work? No, man, I own all my stuff. I give the rights to print the story. They have the right to print that story, so I'm not allowed to reprint it. But the characters are mine. I get the characters are mine, and so I can make more stories with their characters when we're done. Usually that's how it works. Or I could get the rights back to reprint the story. But normally I like to make new ones. Because I'm waiting out Drew and Jot right now. We'll see what happens. I'm just got to see what they're going to do. But Drew and Jot is been delayed. I don't know what's happening with that. And I'm getting kind of mad. But patience, young one. And when I get it back, I'm going to print my own Drew and Jots. That's just how it's going to go. When's the release date for Yachts? next spring of 2023, probably April or May, I want to try to finish this whole book by December. So we'll see. See what happens. Kevin Kleinhound says, I noticed in the old crate books you lived somewhere else. You lived elsewhere. What made you move to Illinois? If I send money to the old address, will I get the crate figures? No, don't send money. Those figures don't exist. I always lived in Chicago. I was always a Chicago guy. And the address is different in there because I moved to Connecticut for about 2 years. But then I came back to Chicago because Chicago's awesome. But yeah, don't send any money. That's old. I don't have those figures anymore. My current address is on my website. It's Electric Mill Comics, P.O. Box 202 in Streamwood, Illinois. So I live there. You guys are awesome. I'm going to see, I'm going to bring you back here. We're going to go back to, should I do a reveals? Let's see if I reveal things. Oh, yeah. First and foremost, here's a swig. Let's swig. Ah, that was delicious. Now I'm going to tap into my cold beverage. Let's do it. This first cold beverage swig of the day. Oh, yeah. The concoction that I had in there is well blended. It's flat soda. It's new soda. It's iced tea. I don't know what else is in there. But at the end of the day, when people leave their drinks on the table, I pour them all in my big cup. So this is the reveals portion of the show. You get drawing portions, you get commission portion, you get deadline publisher inking and coloring. These are going to go on eBay probably in a few minutes. I'm going to put them all up there. We're going to see what happens. I don't know what'll happen, but I'm going to start them out at 20 bucks. If you win them for 20 bucks, that's cool. If people want more, they can do more. But this is cool. But I'm going to put these up there real soon. I'm going to do that today. They're only like they're only like 2 inches by probably 12. Oh, some are different. Spidey's a little longer. Superman's short. Superman's a shorty. But here's the reveals portion of the show. I just got these. I got this. I got this week, or maybe last week, but I got this since we went on. So I'm going to show. I opened it up. I sliced it open, and I saw what was in it because I buy these for myself. There's certain characters I want, and then the remaining characters I bring to the store. I bring to Oh Yeah Comics, and we sell them there. So it's my way of kind of stocking things. But look who's in there. Look at Ned B. His name is. Is that like Ned Beatty? Why is his name Ned? Ned B. There's a sticker on there. It's got that sticker. But he's cool looking. I don't know if he looks retro. He looks real detailed to be a retro figure. But maybe that's what he looks like. But he looks cool. I like it. I'm going to keep that one. Let's see who else we got. Well, look at this guy. The fifth brother. There's 5 of these guys. This is the 5th one. They're cool. I wish the back was cool, but I don't know. I always take my guys out anyway. 5th. They look cool, right? The retro sticker. People complain about the sticker. I'm going to leave it on. Whatever. I know there's a way to get it off. You could either... my wife uses Skin So Soft to remove labels. But he looks cool. Yeah, I like him. I like how he looks. Let's see what else we got. There's a whole case. Look at the Grand Inquisitor. He's got the plastic cape like the old Vader had. Oh, he looks good. I haven't seen this guy. I saw this guy at the store, but I haven't seen this Grand Inquisitor. Oh, he looks kind of cool. I like him. I have the Clone Wars figure of this guy, like the one they made, the cartoony one. Reva. Oh, there's my girl Reva. She looks kind of okay. Why is her thing half? Her lightsaber's half. I met her. She's real pretty in person. She's the third sister. That means there's two other ones, at least. She's a little generic, though. I have a figure of her somewhere else, and she looks really good. I'm going to see. I think I might have it here for comparison. Let me see. Oh, stepping on stuff. I don't know where it is right now. I don't know right now. It's summer, but I have piles of things. But look at, I met her at C2E2. This is kind of cool. She's signing for me for my dearest Arthur. Yeah, she was cool. I really liked meeting her. She was nice. I wasn't weird at all. My daughter told me I was okay. I was a little starstruck. She's real pretty in person. She was real different than her character. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at that. Vader looks cool. Look, it's a different sculpt. It's like the head is vintage, but the body maybe, but it looks like a whole different sculpt than the original. Except for the head is pretty similar. Yeah, the head's real close. It looks like the helmet might be longer in the back. Oh, he looks good. Oh, cool. Look at how they look together, the bad guys. They look cool. What else do I got? Another Vader. I got two Vaders. Oh, cool. One's for the store. Any extra guys are going to the stores. There he is. How you doing? No, that's not him. Hello there. Obi-Wan. Look how he looks, though. He looks kind of weird. He looks fat. Every Obi-Wan figure looks fat. See, look at the way they... I got two Obi-Wans. Two Obi-Wans and two Vaders. So, like, so far, every Obi-Wan figure I got from this show, he looks fat. Like, I took him out of the package. Here he is. Like, here he is. This is the other one. See, he's got this weird crunch. The ab crunch makes him look fat. Even though his belly's not sticking out, he's still thin. Look from the side. But that crunch looks bad. And the cape doesn't really... I want the cape to be floppy on him, like loose. Like if there was a way to push this down, because it just hovers above his head, you know? So I want that. Maybe this is his gun hand. But his gun hand, his lightsaber hand is it's not as tight. There you go. That's better. He looks cool. I like the way they look. But that ab crunch is bad. I don't like it. I don't like that it's round. It should be. They don't need it. They don't need the ab crunch. They don't really need all of these articulations. I like when they're 5 points, like these guys. But even this guy looks. Obi-Wan looks a little too generic. Looks like that first wave of those Super 7s. Where they couldn't get the likeness of the character, but they could use the likeness. Look at, they could make them like Jedi Luke or Endor Han Solo. They should have went that way. This is too. I think his face is too generic. I like him though. I'm gonna bring one in the store, one to sell. So I'll put these in the store. These two, if you're in all your comics, these two will be there. Putting these back in my box. Taking them to the store. Taking them to the streets. All right, these I'm keeping. These are just cool. Do I need that guy? Yeah, I think I do. The Grand Inquisitor. See, look how the Inquisitor looks with Vader. They just look cool. There's Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. But they're cool. I like them. I like all these guys. The dark times. Times are always dark in Vader's life. He's never had happiness. Ever. Ever since he's a kid. They took him away from his mom. What do you, come on. Give the guy a break. Does he have a birthday? Did they ever buy him Christmas gifts? Stuff like that. I don't know. So that's cool. Oh, look at this guy. What about this? This guy should fight Obi-Wan. Look at it. This is the one from an Elseworld Star Wars show. I don't know where he's from. But man, does he look cool. And he got a slice on him. I think his helmet comes. Yeah, that's right. Somebody was telling me. I didn't know that. But look, there's an Anakin under there. But he has hair. Why does he have hair? But he's cool looking. This is like one of the best Darth Vader figures ever. And he's so cool. He looks like Batman almost. See, you don't need the ab crunch. The ab crunch, you don't need it. You don't even need his legs to move. His arms bend a little bit. This is another guy. I don't know where he's from. But I found him at like King County or something. But he's got a Batman cape. See, whoosh. I got this guy too. I revealed these guys before. Got this little droid. He's cool, but he's over articulated too. Articulation's cool, but like I don't know if I need the swivel arms, but he's cool for the droid because that's what C-3PO does. That's how he moves his hands. But they're cool. I got these Repro sabers. This is all stuff I probably showed you guys already. I got this guy, C-3PO, and I got this Jawa. I got this Jawa right here. Let's open this guy, shall we? All four Jawa. Let's open them up. The opening, guys. Opening things on the air. Live. Famous Cartoonist reveals things. Famous Cartoonist always doing things. Look at, he's got a little bandana or something. Holding his cape on. Oh, he's real articulated too, man. Look at his body. He's got like he's got little wrappings on his feet. Is this the guy? Oh, it's Off-World Jawa. Remember there was this is the guy from Mandalorian, but there's a little Jawa who was hanging out with Obi-Wan in his cave. That guy was cool. He had a name though. His name was like Tico or something, or Boo Boo. Oh, this is the one that comes with the egg. I'm gonna leave it in there. Let's see. If I take it, I'm gonna lose it. I want to give him a gun though. Let's give him a gun. See if he can hold on to his gun. Oh, this is it's got some kind of notch where I could probably put it on him. Is there a holster? He feels good. This guy feels cool. Let's see if I could do it. It's gonna let me. They never let you. Can't even hold it. How does it go? Let's see, hold it like this. Watch it, sucker. Watch it. I'm gonna get you. I don't think his arms bend. But maybe they do. Yeah, they do. Look. Oh, there it is. It bends. I like him. He's cool looking. I like the pointy hat. But he's great. Like, I wonder how Jawish. They're native to Tatooine, but they're on other planets as well. But they're native to Tatooine. Maybe they just travel. They got to have spaceships or something. Yeah. That's him. He's cool. But look at this Star Wars, guys. I like Star Wars. Star Wars is cool. Even though the shows may not be what people want. People always criticize the shows, but I enjoy watching them for the first time. I really enjoy the experience of watching Star Wars. And it's just filled with fantasy, adventure, and creativity. But you guys are awesome. I'm going to see what else. I'm going to set up this screen so you guys can see things. All right. Now let's go back here. See what you guys are saying. It's like, why are you still on, Baltazar? It's like, it's a 3-hour show today. Wolfie's very cool. Glad you're able to keep that. Yeah, man, I got the rights, man. Got all my stuff. Sweet. Another bonus portion. Yeah, man. Thank you for joining me here today on Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. I have to go eat. I'm starving. And I think my girl's home now. Things are going to happen. She's going to say, Dad, where's my stuff? Everybody wants their stuff. But you guys are awesome. I want to show you. I don't know what I'm going to show you. But I'm going to go, man. Thank you for watching me today. I will be back with another video soon. I don't know when, but it'll happen again. You guys are awesome. Be nice to each other. No fighting, no crying. And follow me when you see me. Okay, bye-bye.
Art. Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist
Art Baltazar!